Well, hello there, Cancer, and welcome to your weekly readings with Soulocity Psychic Readings. I'm Simone, and I'll be doing your readings for this week. Today, I'll be doing both a general reading and a love reading for you. This is for the week of the 16th to the 22nd of August, 2021. If you've been following me on Facebook and Instagram, you will have noticed that I've been uploading weekly readings, which I usually just post a picture and write a paragraph about what you can expect. And I thought that this way would be a bit better so that you can actually see the cards being pulled, and I can give you a bit more of an in-depth explanation. So please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone, but if they do, that's great. And if they don't, you may need to have a look at your moon, rising or Venus sign as well, just to get a better idea of what to expect. So how about we just get into your reading, Cancer? As I've started your reading, the sun has completely disappeared. I hope it comes back. That was really good. It was warming up my room. I hope it's not a sign of what's coming in your reading. I feel like you are a bit hopeful this week though, Cancer. Hoping that the good things are coming, which I know is a bit of a general thing to say. But I keep seeing the Star card in my head, which tells me that you're holding out hope for something positive. You want some positive change because I've just pulled out. This is just the general energy of your reading. And I've pulled out the card Boom and Home, which tells me that probably something unexpected has happened, something that you weren't quite ready for. It could be in relation to your home life or where you feel comfort and stability. So things may have been turned a little bit upside down for you recently, Cancer. You may have even had to move or reconfigure your home. But we'll see what comes out of your reading. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Which tells me that you may have some changes. I feel like I need to say changes. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and then we've got an extra one here as well, the Five of Cups. So you may have been dealing with somebody who was not really very nice to you, Cancer. You may have been living with that person or thinking about living with that person. And they perhaps got involved with a third-party situation. So that could be another person, or they could have been quite focused on material things such as a job, money, which sort of pulled them away from you. But I feel like that person wasn't very kind to you, Cancer. There's a bit of a negative energy around that. And you may have decided to walk away from that, and that's why your comfort and stability was turned upside down. But you are keeping positive though. You're trying to look for the positives and see what good you can bring out of the situation. You may have also had some unexpected purchases, or you may have lost some finances. I keep hearing unexpected finances, and it feels like a loss. You're doing a lot of thinking, and I feel like you're healing from this situation as well. You're putting in a lot of work. You may have become a little bit withdrawn so that you can figure out what to do next. You're really trying to make things work for you. That's probably why I was feeling hopeful at the start of your reading. You're really trying to make things work for you. You're trying to pull yourself together from this situation that you were in, and that I feel like you walked away from. And when I say walked away from, I feel like you did that to save yourself. It may have been quite a toxic situation. As I said, you may have been dealing with somebody that was not very nice to you, Cancer, and that really took a toll on your emotional state. So you've needed to retreat, and you've needed to take the time to pull yourself back together. I really feel awful about that for you. That was not a pleasant situation to go through. There's a feeling of separation here, and there's also a feeling of, why did this happen, and why didn't I do this sooner? Like, why didn't I see this for what it was? But sometimes when you're living in a situation, it is really hard to see the signs that are right in front of us. Again, yeah, you've been left out in the cold. But I feel like you're putting things in motion to better your situation. You've got some big ideas brewing there. And you're trying to create some new stability for yourself, Cancer. And I do feel like that's coming for you. I've got the Five of Wands, the Knight of Wands. This situation that you were in probably involved more than one person. And you had to deal with everybody else's opinions. Everybody jumping in to tell you how they feel about the situation that you were in, which is unfortunate because that was for you to deal with. And I feel like it made everything a whole lot more confusing for you as to what you were supposed to do. I do feel like you were really hesitant to make a move. And I also feel like you're hesitant to move on to the next chapter. You've got a few choices there. We've got the Eight of Wands here, which is the card of communication. So you may still be hearing from that person that had you in that awful situation, or they may be trying to contact you. Or people that were connected to that situation, they may also be trying to contact you. Because I don't feel like it's completely over yet. So it's like you're trying to get yourself into a better situation, but this negative person is trying to get you to go back to them, or to take those steps backwards. And they're saying, well, I can do this for you, and I can do that for you, and I've changed. And they're trying to communicate that to you, but I'm not sure that they have. I feel like they're offering you lots of nice things, and they're trying to change your mind, but really they're still the same person. It would still be the same situation. So moving away from that is probably one of the best things you've ever done for yourself, Cancer. But this person isn't going to give up anytime soon. So you can expect to hear from them, which is really causing you some emotional turmoil. You're not really sure which way to go. But at the end of the day, you need to do what feels right for you and not worry too much about what other people are telling you. Moving into your love reading, Cancer, you've got the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, and the Fool. with the Hierophant here, that tells me that you are keeping really hopeful. With the Seven of Cups, you do have some decisions to make, and you're really thinking about just taking a leap, just trying not to think too much about the things that you can't see or the things that you don't know, and just jumping into it. I'm not sure yet if this is the person from the past or if this is somebody new, but we will work that out in a minute. We've got the Tower, Five of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So definitely, yeah, somebody's coming in that would like to take that leap with you. This may be somebody that you actually had quite a serious relationship with in the past, but there were things about them that you just couldn't see, or something wasn't making sense. And then things got shook up. And now you're feeling like, well, I should have known this. I should have been able to see all of this. You know, you really tried to make it work. It's like they had maybe, like they had the wool over your eyes. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they had the wool over your eyes. And I feel like they're coming back to offer you stability. Like, hey, I've changed. I've got something that you want now. Just be careful of the red flags there, Cancer, because I know you feel them. I know you see them. We've got the Page of Swords, the Hermit, and the Page of Pentacles. So this person is probably keeping an eye on you. They might be watching you on social media. And they see that you're actually doing really well. You may even be putting things out there on social media on purpose, so that they think that you're doing really well, but you're actually still kind of stuck. While you're hopeful of positive change, you're still feeling somewhat stuck, not knowing what to do. But this person is going to come back. And when they come back, it's going to be really casual. It's going to be a bit of a, hey, how you doing? They're not going to be jumping straight into things. They're going to think that they're telling you everything that you want to hear, but I feel like you're going to be able to see through that. And you possibly are not going to like what they have to say. I've just dropped a card. Let me just go and get that. Oh, sorry about that. We've got the Sun, the Justice card. So there is hope there. You're hoping that you can find balance. You're hoping that everything evens out. You're even a bit hopeful that you can start again with this person, that they have changed. And I mean, that's up to you. That's completely up to you, Cancer. You have your own free will. You can go back into this situation. Maybe what they are telling you is the truth, but I still feel like you need to look out for those red flags, because the past really did rock your world. Your stability, your comfort was sort of snatched out from under you, and you had to figure out a new way of doing things, and you had to figure out a new way to sort of start your life again. And you do have hope that you can work things out with this person. They would like a fresh start with you. They probably will be very apologetic. And like I said, tell you all the things that they think you want to hear. So, I mean, you can go back to that, but just be aware that you may not be getting the full story. And if you're not getting the full story, it will all come out. You will be given the opportunity to make your decision based on the facts. I don't know why they've just told me, they've said South America. I'm not really sure why. It was very random, South America. So if you're South American, if you have some kind of connection to South America, maybe this other person is South American. I'm not really sure, but there's something in this message for you. They want you to pay extra attention. The universe is really saying, listen up here. But yeah, keep that hope, Cancer. Don't let go of that hope, because that's your driving force at the moment. And yeah, so this person will come back to you. They will be asking for forgiveness, and it's entirely up to you what you do. Just remember to look out for those red flags. So that's all I have for you this week, Cancer. I hope this reading has offered you some guidance for your week ahead. If it has, if it did resonate with you, please give me a like so that I know, and it helps get the message out there to other Cancerians who need to see it. But yeah, I wish you all the best of luck and have a really good week. Thank you, Cancer.